There is a power within you, greater than anything you have ever imagined. This power has been with you since the moment you took your first breath. It has guided you through life's storms, even when you felt lost and alone. This power is not outside of you. It is within you. It is the divine energy that flows through every part of your being, connecting you to infinite love, wisdom, and healing. Yet so many of us feel disconnected from this divine presence. We search for answers in the world around us, looking for signs, guidance, or approval. We wait for someone or something to remind us that we are loved, that we are safe, that we are enough. But the truth is, you don't need to search. The love, the safety, the answers, they are already within you. You only need to remember who you are. Right now, take a deep breath. Feel the air moving through your body. This breath is life itself. It is proof that you are connected to something greater, something divine. Each breath is a reminder that you are alive for a reason, that your existence matters, and that you are never truly alone. The universe is always communicating with you, always supporting you. But to hear its whispers, you must first learn to realign with the divine within. Life has a way of pulling us away from our true nature. From a young age, we are taught to seek approval from others. We learn to measure our worth by how much we achieve, how much we give, or how much others love us. We absorb beliefs that tell us we are not good enough, that we must struggle to be worthy, that love must be earned. These beliefs create a wall between us and the divine energy that is always present within. When we forget our divine connection, we start to feel lost. We doubt ourselves. We become anxious about the future and regretful about the past. We push ourselves to exhaustion, trying to prove something to the world, all while feeling empty inside. The more we listen to the voice of fear, the more distant we feel from the loving presence that has been within us all along. But no matter how far you may feel from this divine energy, you are never truly disconnected. The sun does not stop shining just because the clouds are in the way. The love within you has never disappeared. It has only been waiting for you to return to it. Affirmation: I am divinely guided at all times. Love flows through me effortlessly. Realigning with your divine self is not something that requires effort, struggle, or sacrifice. It is not about becoming someone new. It is simply about remembering who you already are. Just like a radio station, your inner self is always broadcasting love, peace, and wisdom. If you can't hear it, it's not because the signal is gone. It's just that your dial has been tuned to the wrong frequency. The first step to reconnecting with the divine within is to slow down. In the rush of daily life, it's easy to forget that you are more than your to-do list, more than your responsibilities, more than the roles you play for others. When you slow down, you allow space for divine wisdom to reach you. Right now, place your hand over your heart. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, release any tension you are holding. Whisper softly to yourself, I am open to receiving divine guidance. Feel the warmth of your own touch. This is love. This is the divine speaking to you through your own being. You don't need to look outside of yourself to find peace. It has been within you all along. Being aligned with the divine means being in a state of trust. It means knowing, deep in your soul, that life is unfolding exactly as it should. It doesn't mean life will always be easy, but it does mean that even in difficult moments, you can find peace because you trust the greater plan. Think of a river. The water does not struggle against the current. It flows naturally toward its destination. When we resist life, when we hold on to fear, doubt, and control, we create tension within ourselves. We try to force things, and in doing so, we exhaust ourselves. But when we align with the divine, we surrender to the flow of life. We trust that we are being carried exactly where we need to go. Many people believe that surrendering means giving up. But surrender is not weakness, it is strength. It is choosing to trust rather than to fear. It is choosing to believe that there is a loving force guiding you, even when you cannot see the full picture. Affirmation: I trust the process of life. Everything is unfolding for my highest good. Fear is the greatest barrier between you and divine alignment. Fear tells you that you are alone, that you must struggle, that you must control everything. It whispers doubts in your mind, making you question your worth, your abilities, and your path. But fear is not real. It is a story the mind creates. It is an illusion, a shadow with no real substance. The only power fear has is the power you give it. The more you listen to fear, the more it grows. But the moment you choose love instead, fear begins to fade. Ask yourself, what fears have been holding you back? Have you been afraid of failure, afraid of change, afraid of letting go? These fears are not truths. They are simply old beliefs that no longer serve you. You have the power to release them. Affirmation: I release all resistance and open my heart to divine love. Right now, take a moment to acknowledge any fear that has been weighing on your heart. Close your eyes and imagine that fear as a cloud in the sky. Watch it float above you. See it for what it is, just a passing thought, not a permanent reality. Now take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, imagine that cloud drifting away. Watch it dissolve into the sky, disappearing into nothingness. Feel the lightness in your heart as you release it. You are free. Every time fear arises, practice this simple exercise. You do not have to fight fear. You simply have to let it go. The truth is, you were never separate from the divine. The love, the peace, the wisdom, it has always been within you. The only thing that ever changed was your awareness of it. You are now beginning to remember. You are starting to see beyond the illusions of fear and doubt. You are awakening to the truth that you are loved, you are supported, and you are exactly where you need to be. Every day, remind yourself of this truth. Speak to yourself with love. Choose thoughts that uplift and empower you. Trust that you are being guided toward your highest good. Affirmation: I choose thoughts that nourish and uplift me. There is a space within you that holds every experience you have ever had, every joy, every sorrow, every wound, and every healing moment. Some of these experiences have shaped you in beautiful ways, filling your heart with love and wisdom. Others have left scars, places within you that still hold pain. These wounds whisper to you in the quiet moments, reminding you of past hurts, betrayals, or regrets. But you were never meant to carry this pain forever. You were never meant to hold on to the burdens of the past. Healing is your natural state. Just as your body knows how to heal a cut, your spirit knows how to release old wounds and return to peace. And the key to this healing is forgiveness. Forgiveness does not mean that what happened to you was right. It does not mean that you have to forget or that the pain was not real. Forgiveness is simply a choice to free yourself from suffering. When you forgive, you release yourself from the weight of the past. You step into the present moment, lighter, freer, and more open to the love that is waiting for you. Affirmation: I forgive myself and others easily and freely. Many people believe that forgiveness is for the other person, that it is a gift we give to those who have wronged us. But the truth is, forgiveness is something we do for ourselves. Holding on to resentment is like drinking poison and expecting someone else to feel the pain. It does not harm the other person. It only hurts you. When you refuse to forgive, you keep yourself chained to the past. You replay the hurt over and over in your mind, keeping the pain alive long after the moment has passed. Your heart becomes heavy, your energy becomes blocked, and you struggle to move forward. But the moment you choose to forgive, you break free. You reclaim your power. You release yourself from the past and make space for healing. Ask yourself, what pain have I been carrying? What am I ready to release? Imagine how light you would feel if you could set it down, if you could finally let it go. That freedom is within your reach. It starts with a single decision. I choose to forgive. Right now, close your eyes and take a deep breath. Place your hand over your heart and think of someone you need to forgive. It may be a person who hurt you. It may be yourself. Now imagine this person standing before you. See them as they truly are, a human being, flawed and imperfect, just like you. They too have carried pain. They too have struggled and made mistakes. Take another deep breath and say, either out loud or in your mind, I forgive you. I release you. I set myself free. Feel the weight lifting from your heart. You no longer need to hold on to this pain. You are free. Every time you feel resentment creeping back in, return to this practice. Forgiveness is not always a one-time act. It is a process, a choice you make again and again until one day you realize the pain is no longer there. Affirmation: I now release the past with love. There is a secret to feeling more love, more joy, and more peace in your life. It is a simple shift, yet it has the power to transform everything. This secret is gratitude. Gratitude is not just about saying thank you for the good things in life. It is a way of seeing the world. It is a way of focusing on what is right instead of what is wrong, on what is abundant instead of what is lacking. When you practice gratitude, you shift your entire energy. You open your heart to receive more love, more blessings, and more divine guidance. No matter what is happening in your life right now, there is something to be grateful for. The fact that you are alive, breathing, experiencing this moment, this alone is a miracle. Every sunrise, every kind word, every moment of laughter, every breath you take is a gift. And when you recognize these gifts, you align yourself with the divine. Affirmation: I am grateful for this moment, and I trust that all is well. When you focus on problems, you create more problems. When you focus on blessings, you create more blessings. This is one of the simplest yet most powerful truths in the universe. What you focus on expands. Gratitude is like turning on a light in a dark room. It instantly changes your perspective. It does not mean that challenges disappear, but it does mean that you begin to see them differently. You begin to see the hidden gifts in every situation. Even in difficult times, there is something to be grateful for. Every challenge carries a lesson. Every hardship strengthens you in some way. When you practice gratitude, you stop seeing life as something that is happening to you and start seeing it as something happening for you. You realize that even in the moments of struggle, the universe is guiding you, supporting you, helping you grow. Every morning before you reach for your phone, before you start thinking about your to-do list, take a moment to feel gratitude. Place your hand over your heart and say, "Thank you, life. Thank you for another day." Then, write down 3 things you are grateful for. They don't have to be big. They can be as simple as the warmth of the sun on your face, the sound of a loved one's voice, the breath in your lungs, keeping you alive. Make this a daily habit. The more you practice gratitude, the more your mind will begin to naturally look for the good in every situation. And the more you focus on the good, the more good you will attract into your life. Affirmation: I am grateful for all the blessings in my life, big and small. Gratitude is not just a practice, it is a way of life. It is a choice you make every day, in every moment. When you wake up in the morning, choose gratitude. When you feel frustrated or stressed, choose gratitude. When something doesn't go as planned, choose gratitude. Even in moments of pain, there is something to be grateful for. There is growth. There is wisdom. There is the opportunity to rise stronger than before. The more you live in a state of gratitude, the more you will feel aligned with divine love. You will begin to see miracles everywhere. You will begin to understand that life itself is a gift, and that every moment, no matter how small, is sacred. Affirmation: I am grateful for this journey. I trust that all is unfolding perfectly. There is no greater act of alignment with the divine than learning to love yourself completely. Self-love is not selfish. It is not arrogance. It is the foundation of a joyful and fulfilling life. The way you speak to yourself, the way you treat yourself, the way you honor your own needs. These are all reflections of how deeply you are connected to the divine. Think about a newborn baby. The baby does not question whether it is worthy of love. It does not feel guilty for needing care, rest, or affection. It simply exists in a state of pure, unconditional love. And that is your true nature. You came into this world whole, complete, and deeply loved. But over time, you may have been taught to doubt your worth. You may have absorbed beliefs that made you feel not enough. You may have learned to put others first while neglecting your own needs. Now is the time to remember the truth. You are worthy of love exactly as you are. You do not need to prove yourself. You do not need to earn love. You were created from love, and love is your birthright. The more you embrace self-love, the more you align with the divine within. Affirmation: I am worthy of love. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. How do you speak to yourself? Are your thoughts kind and loving, or do they criticize and judge you? Every word you say to yourself is shaping your reality. When you tell yourself, I'm not good enough, your heart believes it. When you say, I always make mistakes, your mind listens. But you have the power to change this. You have the power to choose new thoughts, thoughts that nurture and uplift you. Imagine speaking to yourself as you would to a dear friend. Would you tell your friend they are unworthy? That they are not enough? Of course not. You would remind them of their beauty, their strength, their infinite potential. And that is how you must speak to yourself. Every morning, look into the mirror. Gaze into your own eyes and say, I love you. I accept you. You are enough just as you are. At first, it may feel uncomfortable, but keep going. Each time you do this, you are rewiring your mind for love. You are replacing years of self-doubt with self-acceptance. You are returning to your true nature. Affirmation. I am gentle and loving with myself. My relationship with myself is filled with kindness. Life is not meant to be a constant struggle. You are not here to fight, to force, or to control everything around you. The divine does not operate in resistance, it moves in flow. When you are aligned with the divine within, life begins to unfold with ease. Opportunities come to you effortlessly. The right people show up at the right time. You begin to trust that everything is working in your favor. But when you resist, when you try to force things to happen on your timeline, you create tension. You exhaust yourself trying to control outcomes. You doubt, you fear, you push. And in doing so, you block the very blessings that are trying to reach you. Think of a river. The water does not struggle against the current. It flows naturally, trusting the path ahead. The same is true for you. The more you surrender, the more you trust, the more effortlessly life moves. You do not have to know all the answers. You do not have to control every detail. You simply have to allow. Affirmation. I trust the universe. Everything is happening in perfect timing. Letting go does not mean giving up. It means choosing trust over fear. It means believing that the universe is guiding you, even when you cannot see the full picture. If you have been trying to control something in your life, whether it is a relationship, a job, or a situation, ask yourself, what would happen if I simply let go and trusted? Imagine setting that worry down, as if you are placing it in the hands of the divine. Feel the relief that comes with knowing you don't have to carry it anymore. You are being guided, you are being supported. The universe is working behind the scenes for your highest good. The more you trust this, the more miracles you will see unfold before you. Affirmation. I surrender to the flow of life. Everything is unfolding as it should. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Imagine yourself standing in a field of golden light. This light surrounds you, warming you, filling you with peace. It is the energy of divine love, flowing through every part of your being. Now picture yourself stepping forward, walking toward your highest self, the version of you that is completely aligned with the divine. This version of you radiates confidence, love, and peace. They smile at you, welcoming you with open arms. As you merge with this highest version of yourself, feel the love filling your heart. Feel the knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. You are divine. You are whole. You are love itself. Affirmation. I am light. I am love. I am one with the divine. You have always been connected to the divine. Even in moments of doubt, even in times of struggle, the love within you has never left. You are not separate from the universe. You are a part of it. Each day, remind yourself of this truth. Speak words of love to yourself. Trust that you are being guided. Release the past, embrace the present, and move forward with confidence. The universe is on your side. The divine within you is always leading you toward love, joy, and fulfillment. Every morning, start your day with this affirmation. I walk forward with confidence, knowing I am divinely guided at every step. And as you go about your life, remember, there is nothing to fear. There is only love. You are safe. You are supported. And you are exactly where you are meant to be.